Kentucky is at number 11 South Carolina tonight, and that's our pick for this week's Student Showdown. Every week we pick our game of the week, and we bring on student writers from each school to take shots at the opposition. Of course, this is all in fun. Representing Kentucky is Eric Lindsay. He writes for the Kentucky Colonel, and Alex Riley has the back of the entire state of South Carolina. He writes for the Daily Gamecock. Alex, we'll start with you. How will South Carolina welcome Kentucky fans coming down for the game tonight?
Well, I tell you, it was a good welcome last night. I was actually out downtown, and plenty of Kentucky fans out. A little jawing back and forth going on. They play 2001 in the bars. The Kentucky fans start chanting because they know that's the South Carolina entrance. So it's going to be a nice welcome, Matt, right up until game time. Then it's going to get real interesting. All
right, Eric, the Wildcats are 0-14 against Steve Spurrier coach teams. He also never hesitates when he can take a jab at the Kentucky Wildcats. Is there anyone more hated in the state of Kentucky than Steve Spurrier right now?
Well, Jay, he's right up there with the most hated people in Lexington. I'd probably rank him a close second behind Mike Krzyzewski of Duke. But, you know, anytime you're 14-0 against a team, you're not going to be liked too much. And when he says some of those comments, it certainly is motivating the players. I know when I was talking to the players earlier in the week, they got a few things planned for Steve Spurrier. I wouldn't be surprised to see Andre Woodson during the game, you know, try to throw an incomplete pass and knock that visor off the old ball coach's head.
Eric, we saw South Carolina fall for some trickery against LSU earlier this year. Would the Wildcats have fallen for that?
Jay, certainly not. I don't know what kind of defense they teach down there at USC, but here they teach us to watch the ball. And you know, Steve Spurrier's obviously going to have a few plays up his sleeve, but I think linebacker Wesley Woodyard in the UK defense is going to sniff the plays out.
Alex, as I'm sure you know right now, Kentucky's got a pretty solid quarterback in Andre Woodson. How do the Gamecocks avoid ending up on his Heisman Trophy reel?
Well, the easy way to do that is just to get after him. There's some guys on that defensive line for us that they're pretty quick, and they've beat some guys off the corners early this year. I have a feeling if they get to Andre Woodson early, hit him hard, hit him a good couple times, he's going to be out of rhythm real quick. Get him start scrambling for his life, and we'll see how long he lasts against that South Carolina defense.
Alex, is Kentucky the most overrated team in college football?
I wouldn't say overrated. I would say underplayed right now. They've played some okay competition. They've put up some gaudy numbers at times. We'll see how their medal tests up this week, though. This is going to be the big test for them going into the rest of their season, because we all know they still have to face Florida, Tennessee, and Georgia. So we'll see how they do this week.
Eric, what do you think of the Cockaboose as far as tailgating spots go?
Yeah, it's definitely out of the ordinary. You know, anytime you're tailgating on a train, and a train that doesn't move, I don't know if I'd call that tailgating. From what I know about tailgating, it's all about, you know, grilling out, throwing the football, and drinking a few cold beverages. But I guess that's the way of the folks down in Columbia just overcompensating for their redneck coach with a little fine dining.
Oh, I've got to give you a chance to respond to that. Go ahead, Alex.
Well, I can proudly say this. Last night I have never seen a group of people so excited to see Tim Couch since ever. Let's face it, Kentucky fans are Kentucky fans. I don't know if it was the indoor plumbing or not that got them excited. They were very excited to be in Columbia last night.
Eric, any shot we're going to see Ashley Judd at the game tonight?
I hope so, but I doubt it. UK usually saves her for the good teams, so I doubt she'll be there.
Ouch, Alex. I don't know if you guys. Who's your version of Ashley Judd?
Who's our version of Ashley Judd?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, right now it's probably Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ric Flair. They've been seen at the games here a couple times lately, so they're kind of our version right now.
All right, let's wrap this up by both of you telling us. The other big game in the SEC this week, of course, is Florida and LSU. Why is your game better? Eric, you can start.
Because you get to see UK and the best offense in the nation. You get to see a Heisman candidate, Andre Woodson, who's easily shown he's the best player in all of the country. And not to mention, you might as well go ahead and take a peek at the team that's going to upset the #1 Tigers next week anyways.
Nice. Okay. Your turn, Alex.
Well, let's face it, nobody had this one circled on their calendars, as you guys said. Everybody knew Florida-LSU was going to be a good game. This is the shocker of the year right here. This one could determine who gets that SEC East crown. That's why it's the best game of the week.
All right. It is number 8 against number 11, Kentucky and South Carolina. Alex Riley, Eric Lindsay, thank you.